Well, hello guys, and welcome back to Tone Plays NetHack. I hope last episode wasn't too uninteresting, as we mostly just did some inventory management, but it was much needed after a long time of not doing anything and acquiring a bunch of new items and all that good stuff. It is a reality of NetHack and many roguelikes that you really need to take advantage of pretty much everything the game gives you. And in NetHack, that often manifests itself in you having to manipulate your inventory in various ways. I've often said that NetHack at its core is kind of a game of inventory management in a way. Making sure you have the right items available to you at all times, and then making sure you're identifying the items you have so you can actually make use of them, and all that good stuff. So there's definitely a few points during the game where you have to spend some time just to parse through everything you've acquired. And that's what we did last episode, and it was quite fruitful. We got a Ring of Conflict, we got a Ring of Fire Resistance, which we'll need very soon, and other stuff. We didn't really have any good polypiling. Well, we got the rings from that, but we didn't get any good armor polypiling, which is kind of expected. The conversion rate from magic to mundane armor is pretty high. Same thing for the tools, but it's worth doing, especially if you're missing a key piece of armor, like, something that might provide magic resistance, which we aren't, but hey, we had a ton of elven cloaks, so we're gonna polypile them. Anyways, we're experience level 14. We should have very good alignment, even after pissing off that priest down in Valley of the Dead. So I think it's time to do the quest. So this is Twoflower, our quest leader. You have indeed proven yourself a worthy tourist, Tone. But now your kinfolk and I must ask you to put aside your travels and help us in our time of need. After you left us, we elected a new mayor, the Master of Thieves. Wow, he must have had quite the campaign. Anyways, he proved to be a most heinous and vile creature. Yeah, who could have seen that coming? Soon after taking office, he absconded with the Platinum Yandorian Express card and fled town, leaving behind his henchmen to rule over us. In order for us to regain control of our town, you must enter the Thieves Guild Hall and recover the Platinum Yandorian Express card. Do not be distracted on your quest. If you do not return quickly, I fear that all will be lost. Let us both pray now that the lady will guide you and keep you safe. Who voted for the Master of Thieves? Come on. Come on. Alright. That aside. You're like a son to me, Tone. Do not let me down. I'm curious. The quest leader often stands on a throne or a chest, as this one does. The trick to get them off of it is, if you prefix your move with the M command, you'll bump into them, and then they should start moving. Or I think you have to do this. Say no, don't attack. There, that's how you do it. There's both a throne and a chest here. Awkward, so let me move the chest, so we can't sit on the throne with the chest there. A pancake! What a blessing. Graveyard over there that we should loot, and we should also see what those those two rooms in the bottom left are. I'm gonna save that for later. I feel like walking over there right now. We'll do it when we leave. The throne. You sit on the opulent throne. You are granted an insight. You have already identified all of your possessions. We just got a full inventory ID, so I knew there was nothing to identify. Otherwise, I would have pulled some items out to identify. Sit on the opulent throne. A voice echoes. The audience has been summoned, sire. That just means we have a few monsters we have to kill. Too bad we don't have Troll's Bane. The troll there. Sitting. A curse upon thee for sitting upon this most holy throne. A cloud of darkness falls upon you, and the throne vanishes in a puff of logic. Okay, so nothing fruitful there. We already checked the chest, so let's go downstairs. So all the quests in NetHack are similarly structured. There's a home level that we were just on. There's a middle level, and then there's like a nemesis level. And then there's a couple of filler levels in between those three. The filler levels are either cavernous, like this one, or room and corridor levels. They usually have a bunch of randomly generated items, which can end up being nice things, so they're worth exploring. These. I guess you get soldiers on these filler levels. Also, every quest has a like a weight to what kind of monsters are generated, and the tourist quest is mostly spiders and centaurs. Downstairs right here, but let's go ahead and explore this level a little bit. Grab the rations. A couple of them. Because we were lacking food not long ago. Warp Blade decapitates the hill giant. I think I have a message type stop, so that anytime the word Vorpal Blade appears, my game pauses. Which I thought would be really annoying if I actually had Vorpal Blade, but it hasn't been that bad actually. It really only stops when it decapitates stuff, which is pretty cool. The reason I have that is so that it'll basically alert me if a monster has Vorpal Blade, which we definitely want to know about. Cockatry should be fine. Yep. And we have gloves on. Let's take this corpse with us. Oops, I don't have auto pickup on. I could rush like the quest. Actually, I think quest nemesis might be zoning resistant. To think of it. I don't know. You never know when they'll come in handy. This cockatry's corpse will probably rot before I get to do much with it, but at the very least, we're keeping monsters from getting their hands on it as well. This bag of holding. Whoa, guys have been looting. Orange gem. So that bag of holding is good poly fodder. It's also another item I could accidentally put in my bag of holding and destroy it, which is kind of scary. Probably just leave it on the ground. But the optimizer in me wants to carry it. Hopefully I don't lose everything because I decided to do that. Be really unfortunate. Only your faith in the lady keeps you from trembling. You see the handiwork of the master of thieves henchlings everywhere. So here's the middle level. Got a bunch of stuff in it. There's a zoo, a couple of barracks, and a shop, and a graveyard. And as I said, there's a lot of spiders. Quest level. Oh man, this level's gonna suck because think spiders lay webs now. I should go and kill the spiders real quick before level is just miserable. Why would they do this? They may have scaled back that change, actually. I don't know if spiders actually still lay webs. Heck yeah, I want a striking. Break some statues, finally. Read this book real quick. Horse bolt. Actually does exactly what a want a striking does. Interesting to find those right next to each other. Oh, look at that shot. A mimic mimicking a statue of a giant spider. And this guy's not gonna like me being invisible. This guy's got. Paka Paka. Create familiar. Oh wait, no, I was thinking Charm Monster. Ooh, magic mapping. I try to just buy everything. I want to sleep. Forgot there were shops here. I should have saved some of my money. Oh. I would like all of these items. I wonder what's in the other one. Wait, how much money did I have? Oh, I found some money on the ground. Nice. Surprised I still have 2K after doing that. Oh wait, no, I didn't pay anything. Here we go. That's why I had money left, because I didn't actually buy anything yet. I guess I could read that spell book. I'm gonna have to make more holy water soon. Your sickness. This is no free library, Cad. You owe 320 Zorkmids. Wow, I should have just bought that thing for 400. I could have bought it and read it and resold it. For some reason, I thought it would be cheaper just to read it. Oh well. Vorpal Blade decapitates the giant spider. Close that door and lock it. Rings. And I thought we'd be more unencumbered than this. Getting rid of all that armor. Should have bought that armor. Or, not the armor. That potion of water from the shop too. It's only 7 gold and I'm gonna need it soon. They're just talking about how I need more holy water. There's a bunch of water on this level, so we'll get the opportunity to back there later. We'll get the opportunity. Selection. I was getting at we'll get the opportunity to blank all our potions and do that when we leave, which will probably be a good idea. We'll keep hoarding and take a second amulet reflection, why not? Why the heck not? Another one of polymorph. Throwing stars. Ooh. Good tempting. Oh, I don't have stealth right now. A marker? I hope so. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was a... I thought that was a one of death at first. It didn't look like magic missile. Okay. Let's put on a ring of stealth. Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm gonna ditch a lot of those wands, but I guess I'll just put them away for burdened. Alright, I'm just gonna drop my bag. Guys. Swap out all my C rations for K rations, which are slightly more optimal nutrition to weight ratio. Cream pies and eggs. Get more water. What do I need to get rid of? I think ditch the amulet of unchanging. I don't think I'll need the amulet of VS. Actually, I'll hold on to that in case I accidentally lose intrinsic telepathy. I need the Hawaiian shirt. I have another shirt. Do a polypile again soon. Gee. C rations. I'll get rid of the fortune cookie. I was just carrying that around to tame domestic animals, but we're not gonna do that anymore. I guess I'll get rid of the pancake. I'll ditch the eggs. Read that spellbook asleep yet? Love to ditch that. These wands of make invisible, the one of nothing. The one's a speed monster, 3 the one's a speed monster. We're pretty comfortable to need another oil lamp. I don't need 2 oil lamps, that's for sure. So we'll ditch one of these oil lamps. I think we do need to get rid of the bugle. But bother with the looking glass? I was carrying that around so I could give it to a nymph if I had to. But that might not be necessary anymore. Ditch the looking glass. Probably get rid of the unicorn horn, the cursed one soon too. Well, I'll wait till we polypile. That's just a tinning kit. I kind of want to wait till I get... I was going to say I want to wait till I get fire resistance, but every time I've tinned something with a resistance that I wanted, it has gone poorly. The only real utility that gives us is mostly giants, because it makes them a lot smaller to eat. You still get the strength benefit. That benefit's pretty low, and the tinning gets heavy, so I think it's got to go. I should keep the tooled horn in open inventory. It's a good kind of emergency item. Let's ditch these gemstones. Drop these all in a room that I can actually close. Not like the one I was just in, which has a bunch of crap on the door. Alright. Let's drop all this stuff. Making some room. See, I'm not that bad of a hoarder. Get rid of stuff when I need to. That threshold of where it is needed. It's not a very clear line with me. Farewell, Bugle. You've served us well. What did I just do? I need to eat. I'll grab 2 of these K rations. Actually, let me eat the food ration. Cool. I think we are in good shape, and I will shut that door and lock it. A carrot! Will not hoard the carrot. Read the spellbook, though. Extra healing. Not bad. One of these rooms have hidden doors. Hidden doors are a very oh, I didn't put my ring of stealth on. Come on, dude. I'm gonna say a very common occurrence. It's gonna be annoying. In Quest. Fact, many of them have hidden doors that are like required to find before we can even like proceed. Most of these are just like extra rooms. I'm gonna stand at this angle right here mostly so if any of these guys have good wands, they don't use their charges. Corporally beheads the soldier. I heard a werewolf. Oh wow. It spawned in the room I was trying to keep enemies out of. Or we're Jekyll, I guess. Okay, well he's stuck in there anyways. You can have fun with all the wands of speed and make invisible that I left in there. Because he's stuck there forever. With poor fate. Full healing, heck yeah. That's a lot of stuff. So we're still on the verge of being encumbered constantly. Pruning hook. Need to use one of those once. I wonder what kind of NetHack meme run potential there is. Did I find a falling rock trap? I've never seen a trap in a graveyard like that. I wonder if it's because... Ooh, Wraith Corpse. Level 15. There are random traps generated on these levels, like guaranteed, so I guess they can generate inside these special rooms. A lot of potions. Muffin, I don't need more food. Ooh, 15 throwing stars potentially? Still not worth it. Mimics. Another one mimicking a giant or statue of a giant spider. Even more throwing stars. The game really wants us to use throwing stars. Hmm. I don't remember if we get any decent multi-shot bonus with those. Being able to multi-shot them is where a lot of the value is. We're just gonna stick with our daggers. Tempting as this is. I don't know, maybe. Let me take a look at something. Yeah, so I can only get basic in Shuriken. Means I could just throw one. I think. Yeah, it's not too exciting. That's not exciting at all, actually. So we will leave them be. A horn. So that's a magic horn. Since it doesn't say tooled horn, it's either a horn of plenty, which generates food items, horn of cold, or horn of fire, which acts basically as the wands. I think they do a little more damage though. I don't really need those. Basically like a heavy wand. Trap on the chest. I feel like I should just leave that trap be. The potions of speed are good for alchemy. Oh, this ruby ring is cheaper. Ooze is great for confusion. Speed boots. Do I grab another pair of speed boots just to polypile? I really shouldn't, right? Oh, but I should. Oh, how I should. Oh, 837. Tone the Hoarder is back. Vengeance. I just know we're going to be polypiling soon, so we may as well throw that in. And actually, I should probably polypile now, because I am burdened. Let's go and see if we can disarm this trap. It'd be annoying. Do it here, because I need to drop all my wands and rings for a moment. I have to do outside. Sure are noisy. Damn right I am. So hopefully we don't blow this chest up. Hey, it's disarmed. I actually can't afford it. Invisible. Oh, wow. That was uneventful. Okay. Man, there's a lot of stuff to do here, huh? What? Oh my god. So we just got... What? That firebrand was bait for the web. Jeez. Well, we can't pass that up now, can we? What? I'm just gonna say it one more time. What? Firebrand? What's going on here? What kind of crazy game is this? I was just talking about how we were getting all these random artifacts generated, like the Troll's Bane and everything, but actually a useful one? My god. I can't even think about that right now. I'm just gonna finish exploring this level and we'll consider what we might want to do with that. Jeez. Firebrand, really? It's so random. So Firebrand's not gonna be great in Gehenna, but it's pretty good like on the planes and like the astral plane and stuff. Since I already have like a good +6 Vorpal Blade, maybe I'll use that through Gehenna and then swap to Firebrand. Firebrand is ×2 damage to everything that's not fire resistant, which is double damage is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's usually what you hope for when you're sacrificing is a Firebrand. The first one's Gracewind Deer. Is ×2 to everything. Then you can get Firebrand and Frostbrand, or like the other two. Those are unaligned, so anyone can get them. Gracewind Deer is lawful, so only lawfuls can get them. Peek around this corner. Or decapitate that spider. Maybe we found Firebrand in a web. Hey, wisdom up. Bad. This is the zoo. We'll just clear that out real quick. Got my bag of holding. It's a spider zoo. It's just full of spiders. Oh, come on. Decapitated. And beheaded. Now, so many giant spiders. I'll tell you what, it never gets old. We end up swapping to a Firebrand. Tell you, I'm gonna miss this Vorpal Blade. Alright. Well, let's gather all this gold. Roll Scare Monster. Don't mind if I do. Bronze Spellbook. Probably pick that up. Spellbook. Why is this zoo so loaded? These aren't death drops, are they? I think we just happened to... Actually weird. Is this where all the randomly generated items on this level ended up for some reason? Gotta move. Anything under him? Got my Ring of Stealth. Pick you up. Just gold. Just turned a zoo into a graveyard. Wow, we got a lot of stuff there. All right. Running out of water. I'll make more. I want to keep blessing these spell books. One's already blessed. Stone to flash. Magic missile. We're talking. Forget what spell schools we even get. I'm gonna have to look that up. Ability. Well, we're getting quite the assortment of spells. Bag's still on the ground. Never gonna use that amulet. Food ration. Alright. Ooh, cloak of displacement. Yet another item to hoard and polypile with. Pit. Throne. Secret throne room. I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Let's put some stuff away. Yeah, let's clear out this barracks real quick. I'll save the sergeants and the lieutenants for last, just in case they have bugles. They're more likely to. I think soldiers can have bugles. I'm not 100% sure about that. There's a giant spider in there that replaced one of the normal soldier spawns. I wonder if soldiers are extinct now, which is quite likely. We'll find out pretty soon. Because there's more barracks, I believe. See here. You hit the sergeant, the sergeant plays a bugle. The sergeant is not ready for battle. The lieutenant is not ready for battle. The sergeant is not ready for battle. The sergeant is not ready for battle. Yeah. So I didn't do that first. And we'll just behead them. Okay. Quick look at everything. What makes those polearms so vulgar? That grease? Grease something? Only 88 gold? Oh, that's just random. I was thinking it was like a throne room where all the gold ends up in there. Poor soldiers. Nothing too exciting yet. Crystal plate mail. Wow. Box. Take that stuff. All right then. Okay. I can probably afford all these rings and things. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Well, actually, let's buy the potion of water that's in here. I do kind of want that. Oh, it's cheaper. Oh, is that because I hit level 15? I don't think I get the tourist sucker tax anymore. Nice. I don't care about anything else. Grab $5, pay this guy off. Bottle of water. Okay. Let's stop here. We've cleared this level. So next time, I just gotta do a quick polypile session, and just to get unburdened, and then we'll wrap up the quest. Yeah, it's one of the more busy middle levels in all the quests. Usually they do not take that long. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the tourist one, and it's all worth exploring. So I'm glad we did. So yeah, next time we will meet the Master of Thieves, and I will see you guys then.